Yup, let's talk about the Incarnons of the week. Steel Path, the circuit. Here we have Boar, Gammacor, Anku, Gorgon and Angstrum, and Rivens and Kuva. Start with the Boar. This weapon actually went up a couple ranks on my for me, let's say. This thing with Hydroid is kind of crazy. I gotta say, it's really freaking crazy. Another thing is that when I took a look on it in the past, I thought it was kind of weak, and in a way that is true, but you can really stack some crazy amounts of heat pretty fast. Other thing is, you can probably fix this weapon with a buff, some kind of a buff from the Warframe, and so I would say it's a pretty good. Gammacor is probably the worst one on this week. It's pretty weak. Its grouping, it's not the best. Its damage is kind of not there. You're gonna have a hard time trying to build this thing. Can you kill with it? Can you do something? Yes, but you are gonna need some priming because it's just not there. It's missing something, unfortunately. Anku Incarnon, after they changed it, that the slide attack will give you a 5-second buff, granting you guaranteed slash procs. It actually went up quite a bit on ranks, I would say. You can do something pretty similar to the Nami Solo Incarnon, where you can apply a bunch of slash into everyone and just get your combo counter with Relentless combination to go up insanely fast. And yeah, it's pretty good. The Gorgon Caron deals a good amount of damage. The heat procs that it deals are kind of crazy. Probably some of the highest heat dots in the game, I would say. They do a lot of damage. If not, if you want to use something like Hunter Munitions, you totally can. It's gonna work, and it's just a good weapon. It's just a bit clunky. Angstrum Incarnon is really freaking good. You can get this to trigger with body shots and stuff. And its projectile will ricochet out of enemies if it gets trapped into a Void proc or a Zana's Whisper proc, which is the same thing. It's gonna hit the same enemy more than once. That being, I think it's gonna hit twice. I don't think it can hit more than that. And if it can, that is just great. But it's really a really powerful weapon. Deals a ton of damage. I already took this to level cap. It's pretty good. And Rivens and Kuva. That's about it. If I would say a priority to this week, it would be probably the Angstrum, then the Boar, especially if the Boar, if you're gonna use it with Hydroid, or if it's gonna be something like your first really good beam weapon, if you don't have the turret, let's say. But even then, with Hydroid, this is totally worth it. Really, really worth it. It's really good. If not the Gorgon, then the Anku, and last the Gammacor. So 1, 2, or 2, then 3 or 3, 4, and 5. That would be the priority for this week. You can also buy these weapons from Cavallero for Platinum, the Incarnate modes. Yeah, that's about it. Leave it a like, subscribe, and peace.